They don't even love the men that they're performing the witchcraft on. They're only doing this because they know that the person want to be with you and not them. And they feel very insecure about themselves. They are super jealous. And so they're like, you know what? If this person is not with me, this person cannot be with anyone else. Mind you, now this could be your kingdom spouse. This could be someone that God has in mind for you, someone that God is preparing for you. But you have his ex-girlfriend, somebody that he doesn't want to be with, someone that he recognizes that shouldn't be in his life and that he made a terrible mistake. And now he realized that you are his partner. Now he realized that you are the person God chose for him. And so that Jezebel found out, because the Jezebel went and did readings to find out what's going on in his life and why things have not been going in the right direction for in their relationship. So she did spells to keep that person with her, but not because she's treating the person right, not because she loved the person, but because the person wants to be with you, and they feel like if they can keep this person with them, it'll hurt you because you truly want your partner. Because a lot of us women are more mature than these men, we are the one who can see in the spirit. A lot of us can see more in the spirit when it comes to these kingdom marriages. We know what's going on, and we go to God about it. We start praying about it to open the eyes of these men so they could see that, okay, it's time for you to leave this person. It's time for you to stop eating from this person. And I remember in my previous video, I spoke about, men eating from certain women, and they don't realize that the reason why they are still in that toxic relationship is because they have been eating from the wrong person. And these women, they know exactly how to keep your person trapped. So they put some things in the food. They put some spells in the food to keep the person bound with them, drinks, whatever. So stop eating from people. Listen, the moment you realize that this relationship is not for you anymore, the moment you realize that you don't want this person in your life anymore, it could be friendship, you need to stop eating from this person. Because what they do, this is what people do, especially when they are very possessive, especially when they feel like they don't have control over you anymore. They will go and perform spells on you to keep you bound, to keep you with them, to keep you in their life, not because they want you, not because they love you, but because they see something in you that they want, and they want to use that thing because your presence brought them so much light, and they don't know how to treat that light. And for you to want to walk away from that toxicity, it's like, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. We're going to keep you right here so that we can use that stuff that you have inside of you, that thing that we don't have for ourselves. People of God, listen here. God is bringing his people together. You went through the temptations and persecutions, and the Lord is like, now it's time for me to reward you with your person. Now it's time for you to bring what the enemy stole from you, which is your person. But that Jezebel somewhere hiding your person. That Jezebel somewhere is keeping your person bound, keeping your person trapped, because your person is eating from them. So you got to go in the spirit and pray for your partner. Pray for this person so that God can release this person from that Jezebel, from that demon who thinks she's in love. Who thinks that some of them think that they're in love, and some of them really know that they do not love that person. Whole time when your person walked away from you, your person walked away and went towards their own enemy. The whole time, the person that they ran towards, that person was or is actually, making fun of them, telling their business to everybody in the neighborhood. His friends, calling his friends, telling his friends about him. Actually, even some of them even sleeping with with his homeboys. That's how sad they are. And then every guy that comes around, they throw themselves at these guys because they're very desperate. They're very desperate. They just want somebody in their life. They just want to give their body to anybody, to anyone. But then you, who's been preserving yourself, you're not allowing people to touch you. You have not been touched. Some of you have not been touched for years. And you think God is really going to sit there and allow this thing to keep your person. The Lord is like, first of all, your body does not belong to this king over here. because his queen is somewhere preserving herself, and she has not been touched for a very long time, and her body belongs to him. So now they just have to separate themselves from that trap, from that thing, so they can be isolated for a period of time, so God can begin to do the work on them, because it takes time, people. It takes time for God to cleanse someone, especially if the person is very stubborn, and then they have not learned the first lesson, the second lesson, the third lesson. God will bring them back to the, like, okay, we're gonna start over again. So you don't want to you don't want to start all over, man. You don't want to start all over because you being stubborn. You don't want to obey the word of the Lord. You don't want to obey what God is telling you to do when it comes to your partner, because he's not going to give up. One thing about the Lord, he will have his way. I'm telling you, he's gonna do the best he can to have his way. If your person refused to learn the lessons, the Lord will start the process again all over. That's the reason why there's been a lot of delays, because somebody somewhere, your person somewhere, or it could be you, not following the will of God, not doing what the Lord is asking you to do. So that's the reason why there's so many delays going on, because if it's like, if one thing doesn't go well, the Lord is like, okay, we have to stop what we're doing, or I have to stop what I'm doing, so that we can work on this thing right here, because if this thing doesn't get fixed, we cannot move forward. I cannot bring you to this person. I cannot bring this person to you. So we have to stop what we're doing right now in order to fix this situation, so I can put y'all together. I can bring y'all together. People, I'll be like, listen. And one thing about the Lord, he will have his way. You're not going to win against the Lord, people. So obey him and do what's best for you. But listen, as for you men out there, for real, even if you are a woman, do not eat from people, especially when you know that you don't want to be around them anymore. You don't want to be bothered by them anymore. Do not eat from them. Don't eat from them, because these people hearts, man, when you think somebody's in your corner, the whole time you're talking to them, they have something going on in their head. They have something going on in their mind about you. You thinking this is your friend, you thinking this is your partner, this is your ride or die. No, they were never with you. Anyway, protect yourself from demons, protect yourself from people that are demonically possessed, so that you could be on the safe side. It's better to be safe than sorry. So you don't keep asking yourself why things have not been going the way that you want them to go, all because you are eating from people. People, you are not greedy. The Lord provides for you all the time. And just because somebody gives you food doesn't mean that food came from the Lord. So protect yourself.